At this point, the debate has collapsed. The friends have no real answers left, so Job does something decisive. He swears an oath to not prove he's right, but to protect truth, okay? Job begins with legal gravity. As surely as God lives, who has denied me justice? The Almighty, who has made my life bitter. Notice the tension. Job feels wronged. He still swears by God's life. Then the core vow: I will never admit you're right. Till I die, I will not deny my integrity. This is not pride, it is moral survival. Job refuses to confess sins he did not commit just to end suffering. Then Job insists: his lips will not speak weakness, his tongue will not utter deceit, his conscience is clear, okay? And even if suffering continues, vindication never comes in this life. Faith that depends on reward is not integrity, it's transaction. Then here's where many readers get confused because Job suddenly says things like, let my enemy be like the wicked. What hope do the godless have when God cuts them off? This sounds exactly like the Friends' theology. But notice the difference. Job is not applying this to himself. He is stating a general moral truth. He is rejecting hypocrisy, not denying complexity. Job affirms moral order without using it as a weapon, okay? Job describes what can happen to the wicked. Children perish, wealth vanishes, terror overtakes them, judgment eventually comes. The key word is eventually, okay? Job is not contradiction. Job 21. He's not contradiction Job 21 because he's saying justice exists, but it is not immediate, simple, or predictable. Moral truth does not cancel moral mystery. Then, Job does what the Friends never did. He holds integrity and mystery together. He refuses both despair and false confession. He affirms justice without denying reality. This is why God will later say, you have spoken rightly about me. Job refuses to lie, even if lying would bring relief, okay? What are the key lessons from this interesting chapter? The first one is integrity is more valuable than comfort. Second lesson, refusing false guilt is an act of faith. Third lesson, moral order exists, but it's not mechanical. Fourth lesson, truth can be affirmed without accusation. Fifth lesson, faith sometimes means standing alone. Okay? So in this chapter, in summary, Job swears a solemn oath that he will not deny his integrity or confess sins he did not commit, even if doing so might ease his suffering. He acknowledges that God has allowed his life to become bitter, yet still anchors his oath in God's life and justice. While Job affirms that the wicked ultimately face judgment, he refuses to weaponize that truth against himself or others. The chapter shows Job at his most resolved, unwilling to trade truth for relief, integrity for peace, or faith for false answers. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.